Back when I pick you up, always get. I don't even know I hit you up. Louis V back when I pick you up. I don't get turned, so you ain't bring back boys from mine after we.
Okay, let's find out who is tired of your ish. Who is tired of the collective's ish? Cause sometimes it be you, y'all. I know y'all don't want to admit, but sometimes it's you. Sometimes it is you. Sometimes you gotta step back like, damn, it is me. Right? But yeah, let's find out who's tired of your ish. Who is tired of the collective's ish? This is somebody who thinks you're very magical, okay? This could be like a magician. Somebody who's like, really good at manifesting. Yeah, this could be like a master manifester. They're really able to bring things into their world. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person thinks you're very magical. Maybe this person thinks you're very manipulative though, okay? You know, yeah, with me getting that magician energy. Maybe you do some magic, right? Maybe you are manipulative, okay? Maybe you do like to play little games and tricks, okay? And this is why I think they're tired of your ish, okay? So yeah, that person thinks you're this magical person and all, but you manipulate them. You play a lot of tricks in them and stuff like that. But I'm just like relating the two, but it's just giving, again, magician, you do tricks usually, right? It's the magician card is like someone who is very manipulative, who knows how to manipulate. So they could be really tired of you manipulating them and or playing tricks on them. Yeah, they could feel like every time they move things forward with you, you go backwards. This is like every time they think that the relationship is progressing forward or things are moving forward within the connection, whatever connection you have with this person. But then you maybe bring up some old stuff, okay? Going backwards in that way. Like you like to bring up a lot of old things, a lot of things that happened in the past regarding you and this person, okay? They could also feel like you're going backwards in life, okay? This is why they're tired of your ish. They could be wanting to move forward. They could actually be moving forward, but they feel like, in other words, you're moving backwards. So they could be tired of like feeling like how you aren't meeting them where they at, or the fact that you want to go backwards, the fact that you're still going backwards, you're still stuck maybe in the past, okay? Or what they did to you in the past, something like that. And this is why they could be tired of your ish, okay? This is somebody, though, who does look like they like to move forward. You know, they want to start with a clean slate and just move forward. But maybe you, again, keep bringing up something from the past, which is kind of making the relationship go backwards, okay? Or making the connection go backwards to the place where they're trying to come out of, okay? And this is why they are tired of your ish. Who is tired of the collective's ish? This came out twice. I just put it back. It came out again, okay? It says celebs, the lights, famous industry is watching you. I had made that card not too long ago. So maybe this person watches you, okay? I'm getting first off, and they don't like what they see. So maybe they don't like the stuff you post on social media, okay? Whether it's pictures or you're tweeting stuff or you are, retweeting stuff. Now you got the retweet thing, okay? So I'm just getting like whether it's like in words or what you're posting, your picture wise, the pictures you post. But somebody could be watching you. Maybe they're not fond of the things you say, okay, or do or post, okay? And that's why they're tired of your ish. Maybe some of them could feel like you're watching them, okay? They could feel like you're stalking them in some type of way. And this is why they're tired of your ish, okay? Maybe this is somebody who's has a little fame, or they're like a public figure or in the industry in some type of way. or you are, okay? So that's confirmation as to who this is as well, or this is confirmation for you that this is your message. But yeah, you or them could be some, or you both could be, right? Somebody though is like is like a public figure, or they get a lot of attention in the industry in some type of way. As far as actually being a celeb, being famous here. So whether you or this person, maybe though some of them could feel like you be on social media, maybe watching other famous people, or celebs or public figures too much. Maybe they don't like that you could entertain a lot of like maybe you're the type who be trying to shoot your shot, I don't know, at celebs and shit, I don't know, but they could think that you are like a little bit too engaged on there or something. That you are engaging with like people, of higher statuses or something. Or again, this is you or this is this person. Maybe they are of higher status, like I said. Maybe they get a lot of attention, they're in the industry, and they do feel like you watch them a lot, okay? If that's not the case, again, this person or you could be in one of these industries, but in general, they just feel like you could stalk them and watch them too much, okay, in whatever ways. Even this, this don't even have to be social media. This person just feel like you always stalking them, always watching them, watching their every move, and that is why they're tired of your ish, okay? It's like they want you to kind of back up off them, ease up off them, okay, in some type of way. Some of y'all not gonna lie with backwards, and then we have the celebs, you guys, famous, so-and-so watching you. I'm kind of getting like this person could, for some of you guys, this person feels like you're the type of person who just kind of sits around kind of like worshiping celebs all day. Or maybe like or maybe you gossip a lot about celebs, or maybe you're always talking about the celebs or the people. This is even public figures, you guys. I'm just saying what I see on the card, but it could be for anybody in these industries that maybe you kind of worship them too much. Like I said, you could actually be engaged a lot in their profiles, or you're always like watching them, or you're always making it like a thing, and maybe they feel like you should redirect your attention elsewhere, something like that. They could be tired of like how you always just sit around like worshiping or putting these people in high places on pedestals, and not really focusing on your own life and what you got going on. And this could be in general. Maybe they feel like you're always putting other people and things on a pedestal, okay? That's what that could mean too. Like with celebs, elites, and famous industry here, maybe there's just people in your life, or again, whether this is social media, whatever this is, you just seem to put other people on a pedestal a lot, okay? Making them, bigger than the program, or bigger than they should be. They just feel like you should redirect your attention to something that's more, beneficial. Or it's like, if this is like a connection, relationship type of connection, they're feeling like, why are you putting, so much attention and putting other people on a pedestal like that? It's like it's a turn off for them, okay? And that is also what I'm getting. And besides breaking it down, as far as that, I was just getting like this person could just feel like you watch them a lot. That's just the basics I'm getting. Like this person feel like you watch them or you stalk them often. Maybe they just want you to show face, but it's like they're tired of like you stalking and not like showing face, showing who you are, or again, tired of you using your time for that. Something like that is why they're tired of your ish. Some of you guys, you are this famous celebrity person, like I said, right? You're in the industry in some type of way, right? Then I say that it could be you too, right? So let's say this is you. This person doesn't like or even if you're not, right? Maybe you just be on your socials and you be posting and you just get a lot of attention, right? And maybe you get attention from people with like, you know, who are in high places, you know, again, maybe, like I said, maybe you do get attention from actual famous people, people in the industry, okay? But I'm getting, they don't like this, okay? And this is why they're tired of your ish. They could hate how, like, and this is funny because this is not even like this is your problem or your issue, right? This is something they would have to work through their own, you know, insecurities, because it's like you can't control nobody else watching you. And I'm getting that. So this person is tired of your ish, even though it's not really your fault. But they're tired of like how you have these people trying to talk to you, or you have other people in big places watching you, okay? Maybe that intimidates your person, especially if this is like a relationship. In this instance, if this is like a relationship, so if this is your person, they're really just tired of like the attention you get. I want to say they're tired of like, you know, seeing you have all these options, okay? So this is like somebody's kind of just mad at the fact that you get attention, and at the end of the day, that's not something you can control, right? I'm also getting they could be tired of the fact that you have other people watching them. So they could feel like you have other people watching them. You always have other people kind of like stalking them. So they feel like there's people like stalking them because of you, okay? They could feel like they have other people watching them because of you, okay? So that's also what they're tired of. They feel like you're sending little minions, or you're doing stuff you don't got no business doing, or even it's not that, they just tired of it feeling like though that you got people watching them in some way, or you're the reason why other people keep watching them. And I'm getting like a stalking energy. They're tired of like how you seem to be having people. It's like you bring some type of attraction to them, or especially if they're already like famous or in the industry or something, they have some type of fame. They're tired of like you bringing even more attraction to them, because they feel like you are the reason why certain people are watching them, okay? You are the reason people are like stalking them in person, by their crib, you know, coming around their crib, coming around their place, or you're the reason why people are stalking their social medias, okay? Something like that. And this is why they're tired of your ish. They think it's like you having something to do with people watching them, stalking them. Ooh. What else? I can kind of relate to that one my damn self. Shit. And you remember, y'all, this could be any type of connections. This one is not going to be just specifically on a relationship, but again, take it how it resonates. In certain instances, I'm going to bring up when I'm feeling it's more of a relationship, and other than that, though, I'm going to keep it in both categories. Some of y'all, these are like platonic connections. Other guys, these are romantic connections. And in that sense, I am getting the last card I just broke down. I am getting like a romantic sense, okay? Like this is having to do with the well, not even just the last card, but a lot of it is going to be given romantic. Some of it just going to be platonic. The point is, just take it how it resonates, okay? But that is given like somebody you're in a relationship with. They could be tired of your ish, because it's like they feel like you're watching. They feel like you got people watching, and this is even like being insecure of not knowing what your person is doing. So you're like sending other people to check in on them and see what they're doing, sending other people to stalk them, or even using other people's pages to stalk them, okay? Something like that is why this person is tired of your ish, okay? What else? Yeah, something about this person really hates how you do things backwards, okay? They're tired of like, I'm also getting, because I'm being drawn back to this card. It's like they could be tired of like you doing shit backwards. This is like going back to the same things that you knew that broke you. Going back to the same jobs that you know didn't serve you. Going back to an old lifestyle, to an old way of living, to old habits. It's like they just see you as somebody who likes to go backwards. or somebody who's just simply going the wrong way. Backwards would be the wrong way, and it's just kind of like tired of that. Like they're tired of like how you keep going backwards, especially again if this is somebody who's moving forward in life or they want to move forward. They feel like you would hinder them because you're going backwards, meanwhile they're going forward. Could be the type of person they feel like when they really move forward, they don't go backwards because they know nothing good is backwards. Nothing that you left or let go of had to be good for you in some way if you let it go. So I'm getting these are one of those type of people, like when they really let things go and they move forward, they move forward. They don't keep going back. They don't keep revisiting old people, old habits, okay, old ways of living, old, old them. They don't do that. And it's like you keep going backwards though, and this person's really tired of that, okay? What else? What is this person tired of? Some of y'all, it didn't come out, but I'm looking at Saint on the top of the deck. Okay, so I do feel like this person is tired of you acting like a goody two-shoe. Okay, you could act like you're good and you wouldn't hurt anybody. You wouldn't hurt a fly, and you just do no wrong. You are this nice person and you never have like bad intentions for anyone. This person feels like you're full of shit, okay, when it comes to that. They don't think that you are very nice like you portray to be, okay? And they could just be tired of that. They could be tired of either the way you keep trying to front and act like something that you're not, or they tired of like you not being real with them or even yourself, because it's like you want to act like a good person. Maybe even when you're like out in public or around other people, you want to act like a good person, but really you're not a good person, and they know this, and they could just be tired of that. Like again, they could want you to be more authentic with who you are, or be real, be at least admit who you really are, show up as who you are. But putting on this front, or it's just the fact that they know that you're not really much of a good person, and they're tired of you trying to paint that picture. Okay, they can know that you're not a good person. They're tired of you painting that picture, because it's almost like you're lying. Okay, that's how they see it. Like you're lying when you are saying you are this nice person, but maybe you don't treat them so nice. Okay. Maybe they've seen how you treat people, how you really act, or who you really are, and they don't like that part, okay? They're tired of that. They're tired of the fronting, though, is what I'm getting. And maybe this is just fronting in general, okay? So it could have to do with them being fronting like they're a good person, but it could just be in general. They're tired of, like, you fronting in general about, like, who you are, not showing up as who you really are. And some of y'all not gonna lie, like I said about magic, this person could think you're doing, work on them, you're doing magic on them, putting some type of spell on them, and they could be tired of that, okay? Some of them, people who do believe in that, or people who, think that's real, they could think that you are doing that on them, and they could be tired of it because maybe they really believe in that, and they, maybe they really do feel like you're doing that. They could also be actually feeling the effects, and they're tired of this shit. They're like, what the fuck is this person putting on me? Like, I feel cursed or something, okay? I feel like this person is doing some type of work on me. And that's what I'm saying. This person hates how you act like this goody two-shoe, but they really think you be like behind the scenes doing work on them, okay? Doing spells and shit on them, over their life, okay? And they're tired of that. What else? She's tired. Somebody's name could be Saint. Somebody's name could start with an S. What's going on here? Who is tired? I'm also getting A, B, C, D, or E. Initials could be significant as well too. Okay, first, middle, or last, or somebody could be from somewhere with those initials, reside somewhere with those initials. Okay, could be a street initials. Take it how it resonates. Could be yours, or who's tired of your ish. But A, B, C, D, or E, and as well as S, okay? Like I said, somebody could be in the industry here, could have some type of fame, you or them. Somebody here, you could practice magic, or this person could, okay? Or believe in it, okay? All this confirmation. Who is tired of the collective's ish? Who's tired? Who is tired of, yeah, somebody's tired of you projecting as well. This person's tired of you projecting, okay? You could project a lot of your insecurities or the things you're going on onto this person, whether you realize or not. Subconsciously, consciously doing this, okay? You may not know you're doing it, okay? But this person sees you as somebody who projects a lot of your issues and pains and traumas onto them, and they tired of that shit. And some of y'all, remember, it don't even have to be this person directly. It could be the people they're tied to, but they hate how you project a lot of your insecurities onto them or other people, okay? And they're tired of that ish, okay? I'm also getting some of y'all, they could be working on like a project, yeah, with magical and project. This person could really be trying to create something right now, okay? They could be really working on something that may better the future, and they could feel like you are not making this a good experience for them, okay? But Saint here, yeah, they feel like you're not making some type of experience they're trying to have. Or again, this is like a foundation they're trying to create, something they're trying to create, a project they're working on. They feel like you are not making this a good experience for them. So I don't know if you're distracting them in terms of this project, okay, or whatever they're trying to build. I don't know if you may even be, like I said, projecting your insecurities, maybe trying to tell them that it won't work out, that it's not going to benefit them, that they may not be good enough for the position, or this may not turn out right. They don't have the skills, they're not qualified, okay? I'm getting that energy. That part is like you projecting. So again, they could be working on something, and they could hate how you're not making this a good experience, or they feel like or the way you keep projecting your insecurities, or the way you think of maybe yourself and the things you can do or can't do onto them, okay? And it's like they're in the middle of creating something, building something, or working on something, and they just feel like you are not making this a good experience in whatever way you're doing it. Like I said, it could be through projection, or you're distracting them in some type of way. But you're not making something a good experience for them, and that is why they're tired of your ish. Okay, but yeah, they heavy on them, just tired of your projections, okay? They could really feel like you project a lot of your insecurities or traumas onto them, and they're just tired of that, okay? Oh, stoner. Okay, so this could be a stoner, somebody who smokes, and specifically is tired of your ish. You could smoke here, okay, as well. It's a confirmation, but yeah, somebody could smoke here as well. This person who is tired of your ish, they could be an actual stoner at that. They can call themselves a stoner. People could call them a stoner, but somebody is a heavy smoker here. I do feel like somebody is tired of like you smoking, but it's not really that they're tired of you smoking. Maybe they are tired of how much you smoke. They could feel like you smoke a lot. You know, that you maybe are always smoking and not really handling other things, or maybe like I said, something about you going backwards. They could be somebody who kind of chilled out on the smoking, okay? Maybe they used to be a stoner, but it's like you keep maybe pulling them back into this lifestyle, or you keep trying to persuade them to smoke, or keep them in this lifestyle in some type of way, and they could be trying to move on, like I said, move forward from something, and specifically being a stoner and heavily smoking, but you keep pulling them back is what I'm getting. And I just got, every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting C. Yeah, that's Chingy. And I said A, B, C, D, or E. Y'all, I cannot make it up. So, and somebody had a nerve. Yeah, that just made me think about too how somebody was like, people be on here talking about I can't make it up. Talking about, oh, people who be saying that's already red flags. You shouldn't trust no reader who be saying it. Like, what is you saying? Like, girl, you don't shut up. Like, you sound so dumb. That's giving more so like you're a pick-me. Like, you're trying to get people to pick you to watch because you don't say that. Bitch, how does that make you special because you don't say, I can't make it up? Like, that is so childish to me. Like, I really be feeling like something is wrong with people, bro. Like to me, people be worried about some bullshit. Like, why, out of all things you could be running your mouth about, you talking about people, readers who say they can't make it up. Like, girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere, if you don't go get your readings up or something, because what you talking about is nonsense, okay? It's giving like you don't say that, so you're hating. I don't know, but somebody had a nerve. But back to the reading. Yeah, I said this, so somebody's initials could start with a C for sure, because I said A, B, C, D, or E. Okay, so somebody's initials, first, middle, or last, starts with a C. Or they could be from somewhere, reside somewhere with a C, okay? But yeah, this person could feel like you are a bad influence in that way. Like, you're always wanting to pull them back into some type of old habits, old lifestyle. And if they never did do that, it's like they don't like how you do influence them to do it, okay? Something like that. Because somebody is like either done past their stoner stages where they're always heavily smoking, or somebody doesn't do it at all or much. But it's like you are always kind of like influencing them, or trying to pull them, you know, trying to get them to be involved or in that, or, you know, to have those type of habits, live that lifestyle. Or again, like I said, you could have been, and you stopped, but they want you to go back to it. They want you to get back into it, okay? So just in general, like, getting them involved in things they don't really want to be involved in, or, you know, maybe pressuring them, influencing them, something like that. And this could be in terms of like any substance use, okay? I don't like to like limit it, but with my stoner, it definitely has to do with maybe influencing them to smoke, or again, you are the smoker, or this person is a smoker, but it's like you are influencing to smoke, drink, do whatever substance use there is, and they're just like, you know, over it. And some of y'all, it's just as little as though, like I said, somebody could just feel like you do it too much, okay? And they just be tired of like how you don't take a break. Maybe you really are, again, as it says, stoner. Like, maybe you really cannot stop smoking. That is your thing, you know. Maybe you're one of the people who even like get mad, get headaches when you don't have your gas. And it's just like this person gets tired of that though. Maybe you are one of the people who's still on the block, posted up on the block all day, smoking all day, and they just don't like those habits or something, you know. Could even be that, like, they just don't like you having those type of habits, okay? They feel like it interferes with their life in some way. So just take it how it resonates. But that is why this person is tired of your ish, okay? Some of y'all, this person could feel like they're actually getting exposed through this reading, is what I'm getting. Like, they don't, like, this is somebody who could even hide the fact that they feel like this, but it's like but it's like somebody feel like right now, I'm getting this energy, somebody feel exposed right now. Somebody watching this is going to feel exposed, whether it's this person who's tired of your ish, or whether you the person that the person tired of, okay? Somebody's definitely going to be watching this video feeling exposed, okay? Because it's like, damn, I ain't want them to know why I'm tired of them, or or the person that's watching, like, damn, I didn't know they was tired of me because of that. Oh my God. So I'm getting that energy. Somebody's feeling exposed during this reading. I'm also getting somebody could be tired of you exposing them, okay? Whether you're purposely doing this or not, they feel like you are exposing them in some type of way, and they're tired of that shit. Maybe this is even like a situation where you and your person get into it. Maybe this is like a relationship connection in this instance, where like y'all get into it and you go and tell people about what happened, or maybe you do what I do. Maybe you're a tarot reader and you don't have no choice but to relate a freaking message. Like, who am I to be like this spiritual being giving guidance, and I'm like gatekeeping the information? It's like, why would we do that? So I'm just getting at, like you could have a job where you have to expose, right? You could work in those fields. You could be a truth teller. a psychic, okay? Like I said, what I do, things I do, something though that is regarding information to be exposed about people or situations. And I feel like they're tired of that, even if it's like not in regards to exposing them. They could not like the fact that you have a job that involves exposing the truth or bringing things to light. They could not like that. They're tired of that shit. And I feel like it's more like they're tired of it too, because it make them wonder, will they become exposed? Like, it's like a guilty conscience. This could even be like the person who is receiving tarot readings, getting tarot readings, or going to psychics or something. They could feel like they could be tired of you like getting readings, or going to psychics, or doing, like we said, spying even, right? They're tired of you spying, but they just tired of like you maybe even going to find out information, or you going to these sources and being able to get information, because if they know that their tarot reader could be like exposing them, they know that whatever they're doing is being light is being shedded on it. Like they can know that you're gonna find out whatever they're doing behind closed doors through that reading. So it's like they are tired of you watching the readings or getting services, to find out information, because they clearly think that they're gonna be busted, okay? And if it's not a job, like I said, this is an instance in like everyday life where this person feels like you tell their business. Maybe they feel like you talk a lot to your coworkers, or you tell a lot of your whatever connection you have with this person. They can feel like you go and tell a lot of y'all business or a lot of things regarding the connection to other people. They don't like that, okay? And this is what they're tired of. They're tired of like you exposing like them in general, like of who they are to other people, or about y'all's connection, whatever connection you have with this person. And it is giving like them, this is giving like a loved one for sure, where like this person feels like you're always telling their business about y'all's connection, like how's the connection going, what y'all got going on. Even if y'all got like you say, I got a family, they tired of you like telling about what your family got going on, or what your family life is about, or what they got going on in their personal life, or them. They're tired of that. They don't like to be exposed, okay? Maybe this is somebody, like I said, somebody does act like a good person, right? Didn't we say something like this? So fakes act like a good person. So it's like they already are somebody who doesn't want to be exposed, right? Because they hide who they are. They have like this facade. So this only makes sense. Like they feel exposed by you though, because they don't, maybe again, this is the type of person, they put up a facade. They don't like people finding things out about them, especially when it's things that people maybe should know. It's giving like there's things this person really do be trying to keep tucked under the rug, but something about you be exposing them or their life, their personal business in some type of way, and they do not like it, okay? Others of you guys, like I said, if you do this for work, that's out of your damn hands, okay? If you kind of do some work and somebody feel as though like you're exposing them, that's a insecurity again. That's a insecurity within them, because you have to relay the message, okay? And I'm getting that. Like some of y'all are tarot readers here, and it's like maybe this is a situation where somebody is a tarot reader and you have to expose, but it's like this person, and that's how you know it should be like a guilty conscience. Maybe this person just got a guilty conscience, okay? Because I'm getting like this person can even feel like you're exposing them in ways where you're not even exposing them. Like it may not even pertain to them, but this person has a guilty conscience, right? So when people got a guilty conscience, them motherfuckers think everything about them. I also feel like narcissists are like that too. They think everything is about them because all they think about is themselves. So of course they're going to think that everybody's always talking about them because they always thinking about themselves, right? So everything is about them. Even when motherfuckers is not talking about them, they think it's about them because they are only consumed with them and their self, right? So I'm getting that energy. Somebody, it's like you could because this is also like maybe you would say certain things, post certain things, or say certain things out your mouth Even if this is like saying something in front of other people, they see it as exposed because, again, this person has like some type of guilty conscience, or they know they be putting up a facade, so they're seeing it as that. In reality, you just talking. You could be talking and you could be in referencing to millions of people, not just nobody in particular, but because this person has a guilty conscience, yes, they think that you're exposing them and specifically. So again, this is given, I just want to add though that this is given a situation where somebody is guilty here, has a guilty conscience, because I don't believe, everything that you could be exposing, right, is like purposely or about and specifically this person. I don't feel like that, okay? So I just want to add that, okay? Because I'm going to always make sure my collective is understood, okay? But yeah, somebody is definitely thinking that, definitely tired of though, feeling like they just feel like you expose them. Like I said, in reality, that's just what you do. That's part of your job. Doesn't mean what you're saying has shit to do with them. And then it's like, if you're my person, why the fuck would I expose you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm getting that energy, okay? So whatever the case is, though, somebody's definitely tired of you exposing them as well. They feel very much violated even. Somebody's tired of like feeling violated by you. But I don't think you're purposely doing this, okay? I just don't think this is even a thing. This is somebody's guilty conscience speaking, okay? Because only time you could really feel exposed, like I'm about to hit y'all with some real shit. Only time you could really, really, really feel exposed in life is when you know that you out here living crazy. You out here doing some under the table things. Other than that, exposed ain't even like a word that you worried about. That ain't even a thing. I hope y'all get where I'm going, but that's not even a thing. People don't worry about exposure when, like, a lot of the times you expose yourself by just being real with who you are, so that makes nobody else be able to expose you. I'm just getting like, you can't fully really be exposed in this world unless you really doing some under the table shit and you getting away with it, right? Because other than that, motherfuckers gonna show their hand. It's inevitable anyway. Eventually your hand is gonna be showed. And this is just giving somebody who tries so hard not to show their hand, but they feel like through you, somehow their hand is getting shown. They think, I don't know if it's what you're saying, what you do for work. I don't know if this is something they're seeing again on your socials. Like I said, we had the watching you card. I don't know how the circumstances is playing out, but they feel like you're showing their hand in some type of way, but they don't want it to be, and this is why they're feeling so exposed, okay? This motherfucker, like, I'm tired of this motherfucker keep telling my motherfucking business. But remember, y'all, this could just be in a regular situation. This is just like everyday life, personal life. They feel like, yeah, this is like someone talking on the phone to a family member, and you're like telling all this person's shit to the family member. And it's like, that's none of the family member's business. Like, why are you, because it's like, why are you telling somebody my business? If anything, talk about your own shit, or talk about your family member, or y'all talk about y'all family together, or other people. Why the fuck y'all talking about me? That is giving the energy. And if that is you collective, it's like, you can't, that's like, I see why this person, okay. It's like, okay, this person has the right to be tired of you, okay. So remember, y'all, I just take it how it resonates. I don't feel like everybody's situation is like purposely or you're meaning to. Others of you guys, that could be the situation. Like I said, you could be out here running your mouth to your family or your friends about things that you did with this person or this connection, with whoever this person is, whatever relationship you have with them. It's like you're telling a lot about them and y'all's connection, and that's basically telling other people y'all business, okay? And they is just tired of that shit, okay? So take that one how it resonates, though. And just like we just had the stoner card, so yeah, this is like giving, like, somebody feels like you be exposing them in a way where you telling about the things that they do, the stuff that they're into, the things, the habits they have, okay? It could be simple as that. Like, somebody's like, you always telling somebody that so-and-so is a stoner, that they do smoke a lot, and that they never, that they always mad if they don't got no gas or something like that. And they just feel like you, to sum it up, you just out here telling too much of their business, and they're tired of that. And some of y'all not gonna lie, this could be an instance too I'm picking up where like somebody's tired of somebody not being able to supply them. Okay, so it's like somebody could be tired. Maybe you're the plug here. Okay, right? You are the gas man. Okay, you the plug, and maybe you ain't never got no gas on you, or maybe you stop showing up in the way you give this person the gas. Maybe you moving funny on the prices. I don't know. I'm getting that energy too, but I'm getting like somebody is tired of like how you are not supplying them, or how your prices is not making no sense, or how the gas is some shit. Like you out here selling that bullshit. Okay, straight up. So yeah, this is also like yeah, like I said, you could be this person's plug or something. They kind of tired of how you not sparking them up. Yeah, like I said, you're somebody's plug. You could even be the one rolling it up is what I'm getting. But somebody is tired of like how you don't roll them up. Okay, how you haven't been rolling them up. They don't like how you haven't been available to link up to get they gas, whatever. Y'all get where I'm going. It's just like somebody is tired of like you all together as their plug. They could like feel like you are some shit. Okay, like you don't show up, or you don't got good gas, or you be ripping them off for real. Something like that. Okay, it's who is tired of you. Okay, tired of your ish. Some of y'all, it's like, cause I'm getting like somebody is a heavy smoker here, and they like, this motherfucker never matching, never spark up. This person ain't never got no gas on them. Every time I hit this person up, they never can link up. Okay, it's like having a bad gas man. So you could be, like I said, you could be the gas man. Somebody tired of your shit. Okay, because this is somebody who like to get hired up. Okay. But that's what I'm getting. Yeah, this is even like a gossip page, y'all. I could not close this out until I got it out. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm over here stalling. Because I'm supposed to be getting these zodiacs out. And then I'm about to finish this off. But I kept feeling something with this. So this exposed to what I was trying to get at. Is this could even be like T pages. Maybe, like I said, maybe you're a celebrity. You're famous. Maybe this person is a celebrity. Yes, that's what I said. Then I say maybe this person is a celeb or famous in some type of way themselves, right? So this could be a celeb, right? Whatever connection you have with this person, this celebrity, this famous person, this person who get a lot of attention, they're in the industry in some way. They are tired of you like exposing them in a way where like maybe you have a gossip page, right? Maybe you're like Tasha K and the motherfuckers, them T pages and stuff. And you always telling their personal business, exposing like where they was at, who they was hanging with. This is like somebody saying that they don't mess with somebody no more, and the paparazzis then caught them, and now the T page or Tasha K showing the video of them have been linking up, something like that. This is giving that too. Like this is a celeb, again, somebody you know that's a celeb, famous in some type of way, and they're tired of like how you be like exposing them on your T pages. Maybe you have like a T page, you're a gossip, you're one of the gossip T pages in the industry. Okay, you related to gossip. You talk about the people's business that that we don't see in the media, and it's like this motherfucker is tired of you exposing their business. Okay, so majority of it in general is like somebody just tired of you exposing their business. They feel like you expose them in some type of way. Okay. So yeah, let's go with some zodiac signs. Okay, so heavy Pisces, okay, heavy Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, heavy Leo, heavy Libra, heavy Scorpio, as well as Taurus and Gemini. Somebody could be born on the 8th, the 5th, or the 10th. They could be born in May, August, or October. Somebody could have these placements in their big three, have these birth dates or birth months. Okay, this could be in specifically who is tired of your ish, and you could even have some of these placements are born on these dates or in these birth months. So that is what I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you on the next one.